Hello, my little lovelies. Drinking some water there. Always gotta have some water. My throat is parched. So yeah, welcome to Beat the Seed. This is the second episode. And what's Beat the Seed? I don't know if you watched the last video. It's been like 3 weeks, but Beat the Seed is where I try to beat numerical value seeds from 1 till I don't know how much. Last time we beat seed number 1. This time we're gonna beat seed number 2. I try to beat these, organically, but if they're pretty hard, and I'm like, I couldn't beat seed number 2 without strategizing and actually learning the full seed by heart. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you find this interesting. Beat the seed is something I haven't seen, so maybe I'm just like stupid and people have done this, but like I like doing this. I want to do more of these, more seeds. Like I want to see how many seeds can I beat, because technically all seeds in this game can be beaten. So, and it's kind of hard to start from one seed, so why not just start from a numerical value seeds? Wow, that was a lot of words, meant nothing. Let's just keep going and just play seed number 2 today. I know this seed by heart. I know what to do, everything. I don't even have to look at my notes. Surely I don't have to look at my notes. This feels like I'm writing an essay or something, and that's like, or I'm presenting a PowerPoint on ballot show. So hello class, and today an ante 1 round 0 on seed number 2, skipping both of these blinds. Why? Because you'll see, because none of these have a combination that can beat the boss blind in one hand, but the first one. So 4 of a kind beats the boss blind pretty easily on the first ante, so that's what I had to skip. I don't want to use more than one hand. We get a good payout, like this is a win-win. And this is a win-win-win because we get a hologram. The hologram card gives me plus 25 multi for every playing card I buy. And I could buy Crafty Joker, but as the circumstances may be. I don't know how you say fancy words and fancy things in here on English language, but yeah, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy a Buffoon pack. Is that counterintuitive? Probably yes, but trust me, trust the process. Greedy Joker. Buying Greedy Joker over this is, I don't know, criminal, but trust me. In the center pack, of course, we get 3 clubs, which is a kind of, not an omen, but a something pre-cognition, pre-something. I don't know what you call it. Something pre-something when, like, basically, we're gonna play flushes with clubs. That's the idea here. But I bought Greedy Joker with those diamonds. And you'll see, just trust me. Anyway, one more thing before we leave the shop. We have to reroll until we get Mr. Ice Cream. That's about it. I'm not gonna buy anything. We just spent, I don't know how much money, $15 for nothing. Did we spend for nothing? Skip blind again on the small blind. We can beat this easily. So, and a free foil card. Why not? Why not? And this is the reason why I have Greedy Joker. Just for this one singular hand. This one singular hand, I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna play. That's it. Insanity ensues right in front of me. Cash out. We now have Gluttonous Joker, which means we can sell Greedy Joker. But wait, before buying Gluttonous Joker, there's something in the special pack. This special pack makes this run what it is, Onk. Copies the hologram, and now we're in business. Open up another Celestial pack. Not another. This is my first Celestial pack. And I know that in this Celestial pack there's a Jupiter. So we open it, we take the Jupiter, we take the Gluttonous Joker, and we leave the shop. That's basically it. It's simple, just simple winning, And from here on out, I'm just gonna try to play flushes as much as I can. And actually, I don't even I know each card that's gonna come out. That's how many times I play this. And actually, I know which cards are going to come out. I know which Jokers are going to come out, and whatever, yeah. So blind ante 3 boss shop, I think. Ante 2 boss shop. Is it ante 2 boss shop? Mr. Bones and Square Joker. Mr. Bones is really actually a solid Joker, but like with him being perishable and rental, and Square Joker needing time to actually buff up, and I'm not playing anything with 4 cards, so I can't really, use him. I'm not gonna use these 2. But what I am gonna do is Mega Celestial Pack. There's a Jupiter in here. In hindsight, this one, Jupiter, doesn't really buff me up that much, but, it's a safety net. And we're gonna buy Mercury just because I don't like skipping. Packs. It feels like, you bought food. It feels like you bought 2 cheeseburgers and just ate one, but didn't eat the other one just because you weren't hungry, but you could have eaten it, but you throw it away. That's how I feel when I get a mega booster pack and just get one and skip the other one. Holy hell, that was a tangent for a bit, right? Anyway, another special pack, another amazing card, Incantation, a plus net 3 cards, which means holograms really get into it. And now a fun thing happens here. Reroll twice, we get the Emperor, we buy and use him, we get the Fool. So we sell the star, we're not playing diamonds. We just play diamonds for that one hand, honestly. Get the Emperor again, and now we get Temperance, which gives us some money. Got some money back, World card, and that's about it, right? Wrong. We reroll one more time, or our mega safety net called the Moon. Gives us club cards. That was like a cool thing to do, right? That was like, oh, bang, 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 reroll this, buy this, sell this. I felt like a what's you want to call it? The guy that like stock markets. I felt a savant. That's how I felt when I found out about that combination. Oh, my throat feels parched. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna skip this blind because of this amazing tag. Standard tag gives us, it's mega standard tag gives us 2 cards, and both of them are clubs. It's kind of amazing. That's how it works. We're gonna play the big blind. I don't actually remember. Oh, like I don't remember by heart if I visualize in my brain what the cards are, but I do remember when I see the cards. You see? So you would think, okay, we're playing clubs. We're trying looking for flushes, maybe, but we're not gonna play clubs here. We're gonna play spades. We're gonna play spades because even though if I discard all of these 5 spades, I'm not gonna get five clubs. So, and 5 spades is enough for a flush that's gonna win in one hand. So yeah. And this I call this the graveyard shop because there's nothing here. These 2 don't have Jupiters. I don't need a hands plus because I already have 5, and it's not gonna save me if I have 6. Neptune is and Ceremonial Dagger is okay, but I don't wanna have a rental of it. So I'd rather not have it than have a rental of it. We keep going. In the boss blind, base ships and mults are halved. I actually don't really there's only one boss blind that actually gave me trouble, I think, and that's actually 2. Actually, I think it was 2. Yeah, I don't need to discard here more because this is gonna be a winning hand. That there's no seals I have in my deck that's gonna I don't know. Like if I had a bull seal, maybe I would discard and then like maybe get a Jupiter card here if I play the flush, but there's no need for that. And here, we're gonna ignore popcorn and credit card, even though they're fine jokers. Like I don't know, credit card is good in a pinch, right? Get the Jack of Clubs, giving the holograms their meat. Arcana pack inside. I can't remember what there is. Oh yeah, the lovers. The Ace of Spades is gonna change everything. I mean, it's not gonna change everything, but it's gonna be like a really, really important part of a hand soon. Next round and around before after that. We get the paintbrush voucher, of course, because without all of these things coming together, it's kind of hard. It would be kind of impossible to. I mean, it wouldn't be impossible, but I had to theory craft a lot, basically. We're skipping this blind because, of course, we are prioritizing getting holograms their food rather than, I don't know, getting shops, because as you've seen, the jokers in these shops are abysmal. So yeah. Anyway, okay, here we go. Here's where the Ace of Spades wildcard gets in play. You get a flush with it. We get a flush with it, and as a helping hand, it makes a flush. 69,000 in one flush, round 6. That's pretty good. That gives us a good buffer. A good buffer for whatever is gonna happen next, right? So next 2 jokers I have in front of me, I mean 1 joker actually, Golden Ticket and Pluto. Again, absolutely useless for what we're doing here, so I didn't even bother buying or theory crafting with them. So Anyway, open up the standard pack. In the standard pack, there's no clubs, but we have this golden 4, which I don't know. I'm not really sure it comes in handy or not, but it gives me some money, so we shall keep it. And in this pack, there's a Jupiter, so I'm gonna grab a Jupiter from this pack. I gotta say, I might make some mistakes. I might make some mistakes. Don't judge me, but there might be some mistakes that I make. You know, I know this by heart, but not that by heart. Okay, now the window. Sorry, boss blind, really easy to beat. Like, there's actually no need for me to actually have 2 steel cards in hand. 1 is enough, and plus basically this is like a steel card, even better than a steel card, right? 10 of clubs, and it doesn't get destroyed this hand, so it's gonna be like 90,000 or whatever. Oh, much more than 90,000. I'm sorry about that. Cash out $10. Where it comes? Okay, sorry about that. I have bodily functions need priority over talking, I guess, sometimes. And as always, when I talk like on my microphone, that these bodily functions like burping and whatever else keep happening. Jumbo Buffoon pack. We get the 4th member of our team, Fortune Teller. It's a scalable Joker that has a molt. That's all I needed this run. And we're gonna use a lot of tarot cards, so why not? Open up the standard pack. In the standard pack, we of course have this amazing Blue Seal King Club. Amazing. And that's about it in this. There's nothing here I would get anymore, and we keep going. No more skips. I don't think I'm gonna skip anything else anymore until the end of the run. This is where I actually have to use the moon card. Sadly, I could use the moon card on like higher cards, but I don't know. This is how I've been doing it this whole time. So King 7/5 is gonna be mooned, and I mean, this kind of Jokers I'm playing and the style, whatever, doesn't really matter which cards you turn into clubs, right? And I don't know if I had something else, some other Jokers that kind of mattered, which numbers I turned into Jokers into clubs mattered, but since it doesn't matter, it's bridge under the water, I guess. I can't think. Can I say bridge under the water? Is that what it means? Okay. Scary ticket. That's funny. Golden ticket and scary face. Again, if I didn't have these are super. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything from this at all until the end. So, I mean, it is abysmal Joker pool here, like after the first or the second ante. So it gets rough. You get the 6 diamonds wild card, because basically it's like grabbing up a club. And here we have the final member of our posse, of our squad, Joker squad, certificate, which gives you, when round begins, add a random playing card with a random seal. This is like perfect card for this run. So yeah, let's select and keep on going. So this is just an easy discard things that are not clubs. One more time. The plan here was to actually have card. Let's like do this, and this like this. I wanted to keep the blue seal in hand. That's why That's why I discarded twice. Because if I have a blue seal in hand, then I have the flush. I just get a 3-1, a Jupiter card. And I don't know what level Jupiter gets in this run, but it's pretty decent. I wouldn't say, I would knock it, but pretty good. These two, what do I have? These two, I'll open up. Magician in one, and a moon in the other. So Magician's gonna be on these 2 5s. If you didn't know, fun fact about these 2 Arcana packs: no matter which one you open first, if you open the left one first, you're gonna have Star, High Priestess, and Magician inside. If you open up the right one first, you're gonna have Star, High Priestess, and Magician first. So if you in this seed, if you want to get this Arcana pack and you want to get the moon here, you have to open up both. Otherwise, they're not gonna show up. It's just kind of weird, kind of insane that actually works like that. Yeah. I mean, I was kind of surprised that it actually did that, because when I was testing stuff, we're not gonna buy anything here. Just keep going. When I was testing stuff, it was like, What? But I already bought that. I bought the left one, right one. Yeah, always the magician, high priest, and star card gets in that pack first. Whichever side you pick, which is kind of funny. So that means that actually doesn't matter left or right packs. It's just an RNG thing. I don't know. Okay, so what do we continue on here? We discard everything that's not a club, and then do a flush without the king with the blue seal. We get some money, we get a steel card, and we get a Jupiter card. I mean, that's pretty decent. We get some money here also. I mean, certificate really is like, all these jokers actually work amazingly together, right? Like, this is more than a decent run. It's a pretty solid run. I really like this run. Clever Joker, again, abysmal Joker here, and late notification is fine, but not as eternal and not this late in a run. Center pack, of course, we're opening it. There's no clubs in here, so it doesn't really matter what I pick. So I'm gonna pick, this time I'm gonna pick the 5 of diamonds. I think I pick that every single time, but it doesn't matter. There's not Jupiter in this pack. I have tested this a million times and there's no Jupiter in there, so we're gonna keep on going. Orbital tag sadly is not a flush. Would be cool if it was, but I don't know. We're gonna discard everything here, I think. Yeah. This is always like a choke point for me. I always forgot about this part. I don't have any blue seals. I have a blue seal, but I don't think it's gonna show up for this card. I can try discarding. I don't remember, honestly. Yeah, it doesn't show up. So I'm gonna just play the flush with the ace again as a helper. I'm not gonna turn anything into a wild card now because I'm gonna need this card later. I mean, there's no need to turn it. Like, my understanding is, like, why turn it if you don't need to, right? 480,000. insane. So again, Joker Stencil is a good Joker, but not as a rental, and not when you're like, maybe like early run, like when you're trying to build something and like, oh, I get Joker Stencil, so let's try to build a run around Joker Stencil. And even Steven also, okay, it's mid, it's eternal, it's a rental, it's not worth it. It's $1. I mean, all rentals are $1, but yeah. Anyway, Joker Stencil, and this is not gonna get taken. Mega Certain pack, love these. These are my bread and butter. We get the 6 of clubs with the blue seal. It's insane how lucky we got with these mega center packs. And inside of this, there's nothing, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna take the negative tag. There's nothing really I need. There's no point of taking these shits. So yeah, we're gonna discard everything that's not a club or a seal. And now we put the lovers on the king. This is gonna be later a major roll. I might forget it, but it's gonna get a major roll. Anyway, we discard this, and one of these jacks gives me Wheel of Fortune and Chariot. And this is the second and the last time we're not gonna play a flush. We're gonna play a full house. But before that, Wheel of Fortune used for the fortune teller, and he's gonna pop, and he's gonna get holographic on himself. Not holographic, yeah, holographic plus and mold. So fortune teller right now is in a pretty good spot. Chariot the 6, just have some extra oomph to the play and full house it out. Full house is the second. So we had 4 of a kind at the beginning, full house now, and yeah, that's it. Everything else is just gonna be flushes. Splash is a solid Joker. Crazy Joker is not a solid Joker. And again, I am reiterating again, this is a not good Joker pool. I think you can get DNA and the Baron and Madness, but like they're so far down the pool of rerolling that like there is no point of trying to get them, you know? Like it's much better. You're just gonna lose all your money and like have nothing. And like what if you have only 1 DNA on anti 3? You can't really use it, right? You're gonna just lose. But yeah, Mega Celestial Pack doesn't have a Jupiter inside, so we're gonna skip that Celestial Pack. And these are one of those where it doesn't matter again which one I pick, as long as I pick a card and it gets into my belly. And yeah, keep going with the boss blind. First hand is drawn face down. This is a fun one. Discard this, discard this, and now we discard these. We tried the suit, And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Flush. You see? You see how I didn't over engineer, but I really engineered this. This is the only one that kind of give me some trouble because I had to find out where the clubs are in one hand, and yeah, that was pretty. Slide Joker again, bad Joker. I mean, it's not. They're beginner jokers. They're not end game jokers, right? Let's buy Death because it's useful. Let's buy Arcana. In here we have Strength, which are gonna Strength. It doesn't really matter which one I Strength. I can 9-8. It's fine. It really, in hindsight, does not matter which one I take. And one more, Star, Judgment, or Justice. It's gonna be Justice on the 9. Just to have Fortune Teller a bit more buffed. That's the only reason why I bought that. Standard pack. We'll open up the standard pack. Ugh. Inside of standard pack, I'm just gonna grab a 4. Again, doesn't matter what I grab here. Again, as long as holograms, these boys eat good. They eat good. Yeah. So we keep going in the small blind, and here we will gonna use the 2 on the 4. Why? That's how I just did it. It's not any deeper than that. And so we can get a Wheel of Fortune. We pop the Wheel of Fortune. It's not gonna pop. And we do have another king that has a Blue Seal, but if I discard 5 cards, he's not gonna show up. So there's no reason for me to actually get him, right? So we just play the flush with these 5 cards. The 4s we're gonna trigger twice, and with the molds 800,000 in one hand. Would you even want to ask for more? Honestly, like, unless you're trying to break the game, you don't need more to win on the gold stake, right? Slide Joker again, but this time he's temporary, perishable. Like, imagine last time he was like a normal one. Imagine you get him and they're like, oh, you don't want a normal Slide Joker? How about a perishable Slide Joker? And somehow that's not better game. That is not better. Again, Mega Celestial Pack does not include Jupiter in size, which is kind of sad, but what can you do? Standard packs do include cards that I need for holograms, and this time I'm gonna pick up the stone. I don't know. When you have stone cards, it's easier to see which are stone cards when you're like discarding stuff. So yeah. So right now I'm gonna discard the 2 purple seals, I think. Yeah. This is this, and it doesn't matter which one of these. Discard 2 purple seals. Moon and High Priestess. We're gonna use the High Priestess, giving Fortune Teller something to do. Sell the straight, and now I have a moon card. I'm not gonna use the moon card because I'm gonna need it for something else in the next shop, so might as well just discard these 4. I don't get anything from this. I don't get another club, which is kind of wild, but I do have these 2, the Ace of Spades wild card and the King wild card. Remember the King wild card that I talked about? They're both here, so I can use them both, which is kind of amazing that both of the cards that I turned into wild cards in the Arcana pack shop thingy were like the ones that I had to use. Otherwise I would have to find alternative ways of winning the round. Buffoon pack, nothing of use inside because the full squad is here. We don't talk with anyone outside of our squad. So yeah, Arcana pack though. Arcana pack has a Fool or not. Whoops. It's not. That's not the full one. It's the next one, I think. I'm gonna use a Chariot on the 3 just because of Fortune Teller, and that's it. I'm not gonna buy anything. Okay, I mixed up one thing, but it's fine. I'm playing it as intended, but I thought that was the Arcana pack with the full card, but it's gonna be, I think, the next one. Yeah. Okay, Exos, slow down. Discard everything that's not a club. One more time, and now we have everything that's a club. Flush again. Nothing special here. Gain some money from the 4 of the spades. Gain some money from 5 of clubs. 3 of a club, some money. The 4 gets re-triggered. Just amazing gameplay in front of you, my friend. What now? What? I think this is one. This is the one with the Fool, right? Yes. So I use the moon on the 3 of these. Not the 4, the 3 of these. And it doesn't really matter which 3. Maybe. Why did I almost use it on this? I'm sorry. I almost used the wrong one. 2 9s in the jack get mooned. They got my buttocks. And then I use the fool, which makes another moon. And now I get the center pack. In the center pack, we have the 9 of hearts. We can grab this also, but I'm not going to play any of them. And 9 of hearts can give me Jupiter, so that's why I chose to get 9 of hearts there. And for lastly, Emperor. By Emperor, we get the lovers. Just like that. I mean, simple as that. And we're at the last ante already. This feels like it's going fast, but it's actually not. It's been 25 minutes and it's not going fast whatsoever. So we're gonna use the lovers and the moon instantaneously, like that, and the lovers on the 5. And now we discard the jack. A wheel of fortune. It's not gonna pop. And now we just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, a flush. We're gonna get 2 Jupiter cards from this, and that's just perfect. Oh, my hand, my wrist hurts. Oh man, I'm carrying my microphone like a podcaster because my microphone arm broke somehow. I don't know. It fell on my face and now it's laying on the ground with scars on it. Not my face. I beat up my microphone arm, you know, and because he was like, you know, hit me. I know he hit me, and that's all I'm gonna say. The microphone arm hit me. I was hurt. I cried, and that's. I mean, I'm just sorry, microphone arm. You're in the bad boy corner. Arcana pack. Open the other Arcana pack. Emperor, High Priestess. We're gonna get the Emperor, Star, and the Fool. Sell the Star. Get another Emperor. Use it again. Empress of Death. We're gonna use Empress and Death at the end. And now, since we're at the end, yeah. So we're gonna skip this. You can see how many rerolls until we get DNA. So like 5 rerolls. We lost like $60 just to get DNA. Insane. And what would you want? And this is like anti-8 for like how many rerolls would you need to get to this guy? But yeah, I digress. Next round. This is gonna be my last round. Center tags. Activate the tag. Get the 6 immediately. Get the jack immediately. Select Crimson Heart. So 1 random joker to steal every hand. That's not a problem. It disables the hologram first, but that's not an issue. Not an issue whatsoever. What did I do? What did I do last time? So at this point, it's a free-for-all. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have a flush, and it's gonna be a win. But we can do some funky stuff like this. Death, this, and Empress, King, and 10. And now all 5 of the cards in the flush are special cards, enhanced cards. And that's it. That's all she wrote, guys. I mean, nothing to it. Easy as pie. 500,000 one hand. I don't think I've done anything in 2 hands. Everything was done in 1 hand. Thanks for watching. I hope to do more of these. It was actually quite fun breaking down the seed and beating it mercilessly like this. So like why it took 3 weeks to beat it is because I tried to beat it normally before, and like I finally find a way where I can, you know, meticulously go through each blind, each round, and see which cards there are, what jokers there are, and I just pull the run. It's that easy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe you can, I don't know, maybe you can try. I also had another idea. I don't know if you're still here listening, but you know, just comment your username. I'll use your username as a seed and try to beat that. You know, that's a fun thing to do, right? Beat the seed. I'm not gonna beat my meat. I'm gonna beat the seed. Beat the seed out of my meat. Insane funny talkings right here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.